My name's Eric and welcome to the Big Man's Outdoors. I am shooting today and I've got some Hornady Match 88 grain ELDs, factory ammo. This is probably the only of the original 224 Valkyrie factory ammo that I haven't tried. I know Hornady's come out with a mess of, not a mess, but more offerings. But of their initial offering, this is probably the only thing I haven't tried, and I'm really curious to try it. I had some good luck with the 80 grain ELDs at one point, and they have a really long jump, and so do these. So what I want to do is I want to shoot two 10-round groups, hopefully over the chronograph, to get some velocities and see if I've got some factory ammo that might actually group for me. And I can discuss a little bit more about factory ammo when I get back to the bench. But let's get my 10 in there. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, yep, 10. Perfect. So let's go ahead and send these down range and see what happens. Hopefully I can get some velocities on the chronograph, and we will go from there. If I didn't say before, I'm shooting at 100 yards. Let's see what we can do here. Good. Got velocity. That one's 27.58. Okay, we're going to shoot our second group of 10 of the Hornady ELD Match 88 grain bullets. Alright, I'm back at the reloading bench, and as you could see from the video, those groups were really nothing to write home about. The first group I shot was 2.3 inches, 2.2 MOA, and the second group I shot was 2.08 inches, 1.99 MOA. Again, just nothing to really write home about. I did get some velocities off of the chronograph. I got 3 of the 20 shots. I need to do some work on my chronograph as far as when I shoot undercover, but that's a different story. My velocities were 27.58, 27.51, and 27.12. So that's a respectable velocity. The box itself says the muzzle velocity is 26.75 feet per second. So I am about 50 feet per second better than advertised. I am using a 24-inch barrel on my 224. It's a 1 7 twist heavy bull barrel, so it's not surprising that I'm getting the velocities that they are using, because they're probably testing with a 24-inch barrel as well. So I was hoping to find something to group in the factory ammo for the heavier bullets. I just haven't had any luck with those. That group size, 2 inches and better, is indicative of what I get with the Federal 90 grain Sierra Match King factories and also the Federal Fusion. Actually, the Fusion was a little bit bigger. I don't have the group size in front of me, but I know they were bigger, closer to 3 inches. So I think if I'm shooting factory ammo, I'm going to end up shooting the American Eagles 75 grain Federal. I haven't tried the Hornady. Hornady, I think, has a Hornady black line of 224 Valkyrie that is 75 grain bullets, but I have not tried those. Maybe someday I'll do that. But I know with the American Eagles, I could get close to MOA. I usually had flyers on those. I would get 3 or 4 good ones and then a fourth one, or 2 or 3 good ones and then 2 that were just kind of off. So I did take some measurements. The reason why I wanted to get these and shoot them over the chronograph A was to see if they would group, but I also have some 88 grain ELD bullets that I want to hand load, and I wanted to get a benchmark on the factory ammo. I did take some measurements with those bullets when I got them in my rifle, and just comparing information on the factory bullets versus the bullets in my rifle. The factory have a cartridge overall length of 2.24 and a base ogive of 1.678. When I measure to the lands with that bullet in my rifle, I have a base to ogive of 1.79 inches and a cartridge overall length of 2.35 inches. That gives me a 110 thousandths of an inch jump. I think that's just too much for this bullet. I do know that, or I have found in the past, that the 80 grain ELD Hornady bullets can take a decent jump, but I think that jump is just too much for this bullet. I'll be curious to see when I start hand loading what I come up with, and then come back and just kind of compare it to the factory loads. So I think that's it really for this video. If you're into 224 Valkyrie reloading, check out the 224 Valkyrie reloading Facebook page. A bunch of great people there with a bunch of information. There's also the Reloaders Network out there, both of which I belong to, and I've just found those places really helpful. So if you get a chance, check those 2 places out. I'll have links in the description for them. Until next time, as always, I appreciate you watching. This is a Big Man's Outdoors, and have fun outside.